So today was the day here at Wimbledon that all the players found out who they'd be playing in the first round. The draw was made and we headed straight to the International Press Centre to get some reaction from the world's media. Thanks for joining us, Mike. Draws come out, men's singles. What was your general first reaction when you saw it?
I suppose in broad terms, I think the upper half perhaps looks a bit tougher than the lower half. I think Novak Djokovic, there's some quite dangerous players that he's going to have to overcome. Of course, there's no easy matches particularly.
Yeah, I mean, a few surprising first round matches. A lot of, the Brits kind of where they ended up with James Ward having to take on Novak Djokovic. I thought was quite surprising. But overall, I thought it was a pretty balanced draw, which was pretty important going into it. You want to make sure that, things aren't too weighted on the top or the bottom section. But Novak Djokovic has, again, a pretty good look there. Has Roger Federer in his half of the draw. And then Andy Murray, obviously, is the number 2 seed down below with Stan Wawrinka. So pretty balanced, I thought, was my biggest takeaway.
I think with Djokovic, Federer and Raonic all together, I think that's quite tough. I think they're all pretty dangerous. Murray's got a difficult fourth round potentially against Nick Kyrgios or John Isner. That wouldn't be easy, but I think he would probably be the happier. I think he probably wouldn't be too unhappy to see Stan Wawrinka in his half, because he'll probably think, well, if I can beat him on clay in Roland Garros, I should be able to beat him here.
Let's look at the ladies' side of things. Obviously, it's again similar to Djokovic. It's quite difficult to see past Serena when she's at her best here, defending champion. But what did you think when the draw came out there?
Yeah, I think generally pretty balanced. I mean, I think that Garbiñe Muguruza definitely came out as the winner in the draw between her and Serena. Garbiñe as the number 2 seed really has a nice path to the final if she can refocus and not go have a little bit of a hangover from the French Open and winning that title. So that's a very nice section of the draw for her at the bottom. With Serena, a lot of big names in that top section of the draw. Agnieszka Radwanska's up there, Petra Kvitova also is up there, it's Maya Baczynski, Belinda Bencic, but it's all up to Serena, especially here at Wimbledon, more so than at any other slam. It's in her control.
And just finally, was there a particular match of the first round that jumped out at you, or a couple of matches to look out for on day 1 and 2?
It's an interesting one, potentially. Laura Robson against Angelique Kerber, the Australian Open champion. I mean, Robson's beaten her here before. Not saying she'll do it again, but I think that's one to keep an eye out for. It might be a bit closer than people think.
Well, the magnificent centre court here behind me might be empty now, but this will be absolutely packed come day 1 of the championships on Monday. And don't forget, for the latest action and reaction from the 2016 championships, you can head to wimbledon.com.